Back from the heart of Queens, the Kings of the South got their first road point of the season. Somebody called Jamal TRA waiting at the back post from an Edwin Mosquera service, and we walked away from Citi Field 1-1, a point apiece against NYCFC. I'm Joe Fryhofer. This is your AT&T Countdown to Kickoff, alongside Jason Longshore on his way back from the double header that he had on Saturday, not only calling She Believes Cup here in Atlanta, somehow making the terminal trek to get himself all the way to Queens for the call with Mike Conti on what was one of the best calls of the season that saw the Five Stripes with their fight down early in the first half after conceding that penalty. Then it was the speech from Brad Guzan at halftime. 45 minutes, plenty of time. We have to dig deep. That's exactly what the Five Stripes did.
Yeah, love the fight from the team. It's a penalty that you're going to be a little frustrated with giving up. It's a turnover in front, which is what you're going to be the most frustrated with. But they rebounded really, really well. And that huddle after the goals conceded that Brooks and Brad are a big part of to make sure everybody has their head right. You can't concede again in that moment before halftime. You have to give yourself that shot in the second half because honestly in the first 45, I think Atlanta was the better team. It's a chaotic game. It's hard to get a feel for the rhythm of, but I think Atlanta United stayed the course and then they get that amazing goal to get a point.
Let's go to the goal in this, by the way. Brad Guzan, this is only the second time in his entire career he's ever been able to say this, pings the ball from his very own area. Edwin Mosquera said that he was running along. We talked to him in media just the other day, and the bench was yelling at him, telling him, just keep going. He found his way onto it. The service into TRA.
It's Masters Week, right? So Brad hits the stinger down the right side, perfect into the run of Mosquera. And then what a cross from Edwin. TRA still has work to do, and he's on one leg at this point, basically. I didn't notice it as strongly in the game, but you can see it on the highlight of the goal. He's hobbling, getting to the header. It's just amazing will from Jamal TRA, who's been such a good run of form. That's why you hate the injury coming when it does. But Mosquera comes off the bench, gives you that spark. And I think one of the more underrated moves here is he came in as a left winger. Gonzalo Pineda switched him to the right. Saba came to the left. That opened up a little more space to run for Mosquera. Brad puts it on a platter for him, and then what a goal.
And what a save at the end from Brad Guzan as well. Saves one, fingertip, it hums off of crossbar, and he's able to get down on top of it. Gave the ball a couple of kisses as well for how grateful he was to be able to get onto that.
Yeah, we had the chance to talk to him afterwards, and he didn't see that shot until pretty late. He wasn't sure that he had gotten enough of it to knock it back off the bar, just enough. And it was a huge save. And how many times have we said this over the years with Brad Guzan? Those kinds of big point-earning saves, whether it's to preserve a win or to preserve a draw in this case. Just great leadership from Brad Guzan to get the job done.
It seems like when the Philadelphia Union come to town, the stakes are always high. And Jason, they're still unbeaten on the season.
The last ones in the league to be unbeaten.
And now we have a chance, just like last year at home, to give them a curtain call at MBS. Speaking of stakes, Jason, you hungry?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get some lunch, Philly style. Even more question marks for this matchup now. No Jamal TRA, no Derek Williams. 2 to 4 weeks is the timetable for both of those guys. Daniel Rios did not travel with us to Queens, New York, but set to be available for this one as well. Big expectations for him. For Noah Cobb, 4th match in a row starting now in a new partnership in that back line with Luis Abraham.
Yeah, we've seen the confidence from Noah Cobb kind of growing, I think, game after game. And Noah's played against Philadelphia teams over the years. If we're talking academy, if we're talking Atlanta United too, he has experience with the way that they play. And what they do is they put a lot of pressure on the back line in 2 different ways. The back line has to win their aerial duels. They have to win their ground duels. They have to win the ball back because Philadelphia is going to be very direct. They're not really looking to build up possession. They want to play long. They want to win knockdowns. That's one route for them. The other route is their pressure. So when you win those duels, you have to be intense, you have to be physical. When you win those duels as a defender for Atlanta United on Sunday, you then have to be patient and you have to almost like flip a switch, calm down, draw that press, and pass through it. We've seen Noah on the ball, and he told us this week. He's gaining in confidence and not always looking for the obvious pass, the simple pass. He's looking for those passes further down the field. That's how you break Philly. I think the team did a really good job against Philly last year doing that. Got to do it again here.
Philly, one of the most unbreakable teams in the East right now as well. 3 victories in a row, coming off of a Nashville victory as a visitor. Julian Carranza got a goal in that one. Gazdag as well, also with the finish. Both of those guys sitting on 4 goals so far this season. A big question mark on their side of the field is going to be Andre Blake. Jamaican international was in concussion protocol for quite a while. In and out of their lineup, has missed the past couple of matches. Will he be ready for this one?
Yeah, but you're talking about a strong identity and culture at Philadelphia. We've had this conversation about Atlanta United this season. You have guys who are next man up mentality, right? You're seeing that with Philly, with Oliver Semle coming into the goalkeeper position. You've had those guys that fit the way that they want to play so well. Carranza, Uwa, Alejandro Bedoya, Gazdag. These are guys who maybe wouldn't have the same impact in other teams, but they fit Philadelphia to a T in playing in this way. So they know exactly how they want to play. Atlanta knows exactly how they want to play. Which one is going to be the better way on Sunday? We'll find out once we kick off.
Nothing sweeter 17s than some Sunday footy. We're back for our double piece combo on both the MLS Season Pass and Fox as well for a 2:30 kick. And Jason, a few less flights to catch for this one. A switch up of carriers to Star 94.
Yeah, we're on Star 94, the Odyssey app, starting at 1:30 for the Five Stripes countdown. Abe Gordon and Garrett Chapman will get you started. Mike Conti and I'll take over for a 2:40 kick. You can also listen to our call on Apple TV. Choose the home team radio option.
Back at home with the 17s, it's time to snap the streak and show Jim Curtin who we really are. 17s, come on home. We'll see you Sunday.